Well, I first encountered Bob Greenlief's writings probably around 1980 when I was on the staff of Friends Journal, a Quaker magazine based in Philadelphia. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, into the early 80s, Friends Journal published, I think, about 7 articles that Bob Greenlief wrote over a 10-year period or so. Many of them focused on servant leadership. So it was first as staff person at Friends Journal that I encountered Greenlief's writings, and I was very taken by the concept of servant leadership, his description of it, and felt a great kinship with the idea. After being at Friends Journal, I headed up something called the Greater Philadelphia Philosophy Consortium, based at Bryn Mawr College, a group of 12 colleges and universities, and a lot of that work was focused upon issues of philosophy and ethics, values, a lot more academically oriented, but in that context, certainly it spurred my deepening understanding of the importance of values, both in the workplace and in other places. I did not meet Bob Greenlief until shortly after I was hired with the Greenlief Center in the beginning of 1990. And Bob had had a series of strokes in 1989 and the beginning of 90, which robbed him in great measure of the capacity to speak. He did make some recovery, though, and was able to, his mind was very clear, but his speech was impeded. So I had to wait a few months after I started and relocated the center from Boston, where it was at the time, to Indianapolis. But in September of 1990, I made a trip out to Crosslands, the Quaker Retirement Center where Bob Greenlief was living at the time. And we spent about a half day together. Part of what I did was, I was very aware he was in poor health, that he probably didn't have a whole lot longer to live. And in speaking with his family, knew that he had some tough days that he had experienced and tough days ahead.